Hi everyone, to start out this look, I'm first applying foundation all over her face with a damp Beauty Blender sponge. And I'm using foundation because powders and shadows stick better to it, so it looks more opaque and whatnot, but you don't have to put on foundation because it is such a messy look. But I'm just doing that because it's easier, and then I'm going to set her under eyes with a translucent powder. And I'm also going to set the rest of her face with that as well, just so that none of the powder sticks to the foundation too much. It just kind of blends easier if there's a powder on top of it. And the first eyeshadow that I'm using is Swiss Chocolate from MAC. It's just like a really warm brown matte eyeshadow. And I'm applying that really messily over her eyelids with a fluffy brush. And obviously you do not have to be precise with this look. Next I'm using Bitten from Makeup Geek, and it's a really warm kind of red tone brown color. And I'm using the same fluffy brush, and I'm just blending that over top of the Swiss Chocolate, and I'm also going to bring that down underneath on her lower lash line. And next for the contour on her cheeks, I'm just using this NYX Contour Kit, and I'm putting a warm toned brown matte bronzer into the hollows of her cheekbones with an angled brush, and I'm doing it sloppily at first because you can always clean it up. And then I'm taking this even darker shade and I'm putting that right in the contours of her cheeks, even tighter. And again, this look is not pretty, so it can be disgusting looking and it won't matter. And there's also different looks of it, so you don't have to do one specific look. I just kind of mixed all the looks together because sometimes she's not wearing a lot of makeup and other times she is. But I'm doing the messy one now, and I'm taking my fingers and I'm using a dark matte brown and I'm just putting that all over her face. No rhyme or reason, it just needs to look really messy. And I'm taking the same brown bronzer and I'm putting that all over her chest as well. And now to make the lower lash line darker. In one look she has a really dark lower lash line, some of them she doesn't, but I chose to do that. So I'm taking a black eyeshadow and I'm putting that underneath her lower lash line, and I'm just blending that in with the other shadows. And I'm taking Bitten from Makeup Geek and I'm just blending that out underneath her lower lash line. And I'm using Brun from MAC, which is a really dark, almost blackish brown. And I'm putting that in the crease really messily again with a fluffy brush. Now to fill in the eyebrows, this is one of the most important parts because she has really dark eyebrows. So I'm using this NYX Eye Brow Pencil in taupe. And then on top of it, I'm going to use a powder just to make it darker and more filled in looking. The eyeshadow that I'm using is Brun from MAC, which is again the really dark brown black eyeshadow. Then to set the eyebrows into place, I'm using this Maybelline Clear Brow Gel. Now I'm just accentuating the contour with a darker brown, and I'm just kind of using a smaller brush to really carve it out, and then blending it away. And I'm also doing like a circular blend, so it looks like it goes underneath her cheek. It's like a circular blend. And then for the lips, I'm using ColourPop's I forgot the name of it. Oh Snap. I'll put it in the description box, but I'm also using MAC's Myth, and this is just like a really new lip. It's for a base so that we can use this eyeshadow. This is Seen from MAC. It's a really dark gray eyeshadow, and I'm also mixing that with some black, and I'm using a fluffy brush, and I'm only applying that onto the inner parts of her lip. and then I'm taking the Beauty Blender to blend it. And now I'm just using the Mary Luminizer highlighter from the Balm on the upper lip so it kind of looks like she's sweating, and then a little bit on the nose. And I also took MAC Fix Plus and I sprayed a whole bunch of it just to kind of make it look wetter so it looks more natural, so it's not like an eyeshadow sitting on her face. And then for her teeth, obviously her teeth aren't perfect because she's like a witch. So I'm using this like a nicotine yellow teeth thing that you can get at a costume store, and just to make them look uglier. And then I'm doing some finishing touches with the shadow. And then this is the wig that we have. It's like a really curly auburn color. And I'm just applying this little skull thing that I made with polymer clay on top of the wig with tape. And then I'm wrapping a string around it. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for watching.